In example 5, we're given this function, negative x squared plus 4x minus 5, and it asks us to find the rate of change for g of x from negative 2 to 2. All right, so we're going to label that a and this b, so we can use our function, our formula for rate of change, g of b minus g of a, all over b minus a. Well, we need to find out what b and a are. We know what they are. So this is transforms into g of 2 minus g of negative 2, since these are a and b respectively, all over b, which was 2, minus a, which is negative 2. You notice I had to stick this in parentheses because there's already a negative sign, so we can't double up. Okay, I can't keep this and not that. So we simplify. So we need to figure out what g of a is, and I'm sorry, g of 2 and g of negative 2. So let's go do that. So we have our function g. We're going to plug in a value equals negative something squared plus 4 times something minus 5. Well, the value we're going to plug in first is 2, because that's what b is right here. Okay, so we're going to plug in 2. So we got g of 2 is going to be this. 2 squared is 4. Bring down the negative. 4 times 2 is 8, and then minus 5. All right, here are my negatives. I'm going to combine those first. Negative 4 minus 5 is negative 9, plus 8, and we get negative 1. So g of 2 equals negative 1. So that means up here, I can replace g of 2 with negative 1. So I have negative 1 now. Minus for the formula, and let's figure out what g of negative 2 is. So we plug in g. We're going to repeat our frame here, leaving blanks so we can plug in a different value. And we're going to see that g is negative 2. So I plug in negative 2, negative 2, negative 2. All right, so let's check it out. Okay, here I get negative 2 squared, which is 4, but don't forget to bring down the negative. 4 times 2 is negative 8 minus 5. So all of these are negatives. So we start here with the left 2. Negative 4 minus 8 is negative 12. Minus 5 is negative 17. So for g of 2, sorry, g of negative 2, that is negative 17. So that means I get to replace g of negative 2 with negative 17. So parentheses negative 17 all over 2. Let's fix minus a negative 2. Now we simplify our signs. Negative and a negative make a positive. So a negative 1 plus 17 is 16. Change that, becomes a positive. 2 plus 2 is 4. 16 over 4 is 4. So the rate of change is 4.